up, everybody? This is VisitJoan, and welcome to another, well, not really another because I've only done one, but anyway, this is a shell challenge. This time around, it is a Polly Pocket shell challenge created by L91C Sims 4. So what she did is she created a shell that looks like a Polly Pocket compact from back in the day. You know, when I was a kid, these are the things that we played with, and our job was to create kind of like a Polly Pocket set. So, you know, at first I wanted to do it, and then I was like, well, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't really have a good idea. But then I'm like, you know what? I want to do it because I love playing with Polly Pockets as a kid. And, you know, I've been through phases where I like looking at the old ones that I didn't have, and I kind of wanted to collect them at one point, and I don't know, it's just they were just a lot of fun, and it's really cool to see how, you know, they were able to fit so much stuff in that tiny space. I think my favorite ones were like the little houses that would like fold over, and you'd have like a whole school in there, or a house, or like a pizzeria or something like that. So anyway, I decided to take on this challenge, and for this one I wanted to do something that really hasn't been seen before. So I decided that I was going to do Polly Pocket's Gaming Paradise, and I figured this would be kind of like an arcade for Polly, but maybe not like a full arcade because there's not a lot of arcade machines in The Sims 4. There's like one, but I figured, you know, just basically like kind of like playing games and things like that. Like you have the game console, you have the computers, you have Don't Wake the Llama, just all this other different really cool stuff that you've got going around here. Now, you may notice that this video is not edited like totally and completely like these build videos usually are. And that's because this one is pretty much, you know, short and sweet. There's not all that much to edit, and even, you know, speeding it up to, I tried speeding it up kind of like, you know, slower pace, and it was really just slow, and I really just didn't want to, you know, do any, it didn't keep my attention, and I have kind of a short attention span, so, you know, it wasn't something I really wanted to keep watching, and so I decided to speed it up a little bit more. But, anyway, this was like a really fun one to do, and I like seeing like everybody else's, what they've done with theirs. There was a Polly Pocket camper. There was someone actually did recreate another Polly Pocket playset, which I just thought was like really hard, and I kind of ruled it out because you couldn't add any walls, and there were a lot of them in these playsets. So I'm just, you know, sitting there like, no, that's probably not a good idea to do that. So I just came up with my own thing that would be, you know, kind of appropriate for I did try to put stairs in it at first, but you know, that just took up too much space in the bottom, and oh my goodness, that was just a big hassle. I didn't want to screw with it, so I just decided, you know what, I'm not gonna, it's a dollhouse. It doesn't really need stairs. I mean, it would look better if it had stairs, but at the same time, like I said, it's a toy. It doesn't have to be like super realistic, and it's not meant to be functional anyway. So I just decided it would be better to, you know, just completely get rid of the stairs altogether. However, I did put in a room divider to serve as a wall. So technically I didn't break the rules. I also, you know, didn't have room to put every single thing that you would find in like like every single like kind of game you can find in The Sims 4. I know that seems like kind of weird because The Sims 4 doesn't have much in terms of just things to do, but there's like, you know, foosball table, ping pong table now, and stuff like that. I even had a hard time putting in the boy critter thing, you know, for kids to play with. So yeah, because I don't know, for some weird reason, kids can't play with the arcade machine, or it's like, what is up with that? Who made that decision? I don't really know, but anyway, I was going to get screenshots for this build, but at the end I kind of decided not to, because, you know, I looked at the footage I had at the end, and it looked like it was a huge, you know, comprehensive, you know, it was basically a whole view of the whole thing. So I figured, you know what, I don't really need the screenshots. I need one for the thumbnail. But that's pretty much about it. And, you know, Polly Pocket toys were never meant to see, like, the inside at, like, Polly's point of view. I mean, I had kind of done, like, pictures of that I put on my Instagram a few years ago, but they never were meant to be, played like that. So I just figured I just didn't need them because this is not a functional build. But I did put a lot of posters, and I did kind of have trouble deciding what posters to put where. And that was really only one of the few edits that I made because, okay, let's be 100% honest here. Editing stinks, okay? Like, I mean, sometimes it's fun, like in some types of videos, but for speed builds, it's just, oh my goodness, it just becomes a pain in the butt sometimes. And it's kind of just like, you have to do it, but you don't really want to, like one of those things. Like math. But it was nice to be able not to have to edit and edit and edit and edit like everything. So I did kind of enjoy a break from that, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's just, I don't know, that there isn't all that much to say, but then again, there isn't all that much left in the build. I did put some sports things in here, like the soccer ball, as you can see here, but they didn't put like that much because I kind of figured there were a lot of like sports things, like, the basketball hoop that takes a lot of space, and, I kind of don't have that space in this build, so I really, oh boy, I'm losing my words here. This was probably not the best video to do a voiceover of, but, I mean, I'm trying to tell you what I was thinking, but I don't even remember. I wasn't really thinking much. Like I said, this is really just kind of a simple build. As for what's going on with me, not much, just surviving, but given the current state of the world, we're all in survival mode right now, so yeah, sometimes being okay is pretty much all you've got going for you. Like, I remember somebody on Twitter said, what was one good thing that happened to you this week? And of course, I passed 200 subs, which was nice, but I didn't remember if that had happened that week or not. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go the, whatchamacallit, the kind of easy right here and say, I didn't end up on the ventilator. That, if there's one thing that is, positive thing I've got going for me, it's that I'm healthy. And that's really, at this point, all I can really ask for, I mean, everything else is nice, but at the end of the day, if I'm not sick, then it will be a good day. Kind of. That's not 100% accurate, but when you put things into perspective, that's pretty much all that matters. But, yeah, so this was, like a little fun project to do. These walls were a little bit difficult to do because I feel like if there's like plain walls, then it's just really, there's something missing. It's just kind of annoying, but I was able to kind of fill them up to make them look like Polly Pocket style and stuff that maybe she would have in like her own arcade. I really don't know, guys, but anyway, we're coming to the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you left a like and or a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to see more. As always, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at VisitJoan and Twitter at VisitJoanVideos. But I'm going to get up out of here now. Bye, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.